Hey guys, so welcome back to the channel. Today I have an amazing trading strategy which I'm going to backtest for you over 100 trade. It's one of the best strategies that we've tested so far. I'll first tell you about the indicators that we're going to be using, show you a few examples, and then go straight into the backtest. This strategy involves two trading indicators. It's the SuperTrend and the rate of change. As the name suggests, SuperTrend is a trend following indicator just like moving averages and MACDs. It is plotted on prices and their placement indicates the current trend. The indicator is easy to use and gives an accurate reading about an ongoing trend. It is constructed with two parameters, namely period and multiplier. The default values used while constructing a super indicator are 10 for average true range or trading period and 3 for its multiplier. The second indicator, the rate of change, is the speed at which a variable changes over a specific period of time. It is often used when speaking about momentum, and it can generally be expressed as a ratio between a change in one variable relative to a corresponding change in another. Graphically, the rate of change is represented by the slope of a line, and it is often illustrated by the Greek letter delta. So this backtest is based on the 1 hour time frame on GBP JPY with a rolling stop loss. So here's the strategy. We go long when the super trend is positive and the rate of change turns positive, and we go short when the super trend is negative and the rate of change turns negative. We place the stop loss at the last swing in either direction. We don't have a maximum number of trades that we can have at any given time. And the last rule is that when the open profit reaches 1R, which is the amount that we are risking per trade, we move the stop loss in the direction of the trade by 1R. So let's get on the charts now so I can show you a few trades and then we'll dive into the 100 trade backtest. All right, so here we are on the charts, GBP JPY on the 1 hour time frame. We'll go ahead and add the indicators. So we've got the super trend, which is already in trading view, and we've got the rate of change. There's only two indicators. The settings will not change. I just like it. I like the lines to be kind of light gray and a bit thicker. So the strategy is when the super trend is negative, we are looking for short positions, and when it is positive, we're looking for long positions. So for instance, here we've got the super trend being negative for a couple of days. We're looking for short positions, and then we're looking at the rate of change. When the rate of change becomes negative, so it crosses that zero value downward, we go short. So essentially we would go short right here at the end of this candle, and then we would have placed the stop loss at the last swing, which is here, and we would be moving the stop loss towards the direction of the trade by 1R. So essentially in this case, the maximum open profit would have been 1.56. So we would have moved the stop loss to break even, and we would have been stopped out here for zero loss. So let me show you a few examples and then we'll go straight into the backtest. In this case, we've got pretty good examples of short and long trades. So right here, the super trend is positive, so we're looking for long positions. So you would have gone long when the rate of change would have become positive. You would have gone long, placed the stop loss at the last swing, and same here, rate of change becomes positive, you would go long right here. Both of those would have been losses. And then the super trend becomes negative, you're looking for short positions, rate of change becomes negative, so you take a short. You place the stop loss at the last swing, at the last kind of support and resistance level, and then you ride the wave. And in this case, you would have reached a maximum of 5.8 risk to reward ratio. So you would have put your stop loss as far as 1.4. So that would have been a 1.4 risk to reward trade. Then you would have gone short again after that really large red candle. That would have been a 1-to-1, close that here. And then you would have gone short again right here after this, and that would have been a break-even trade because you would have reached a 1-to-7 risk to reward ratio. So you would have moved your stop loss to break even. And then similarly here, you've got a break-even trade, long trade. So the super trend is positive, looking at the rate of change to become positive. So you take a long trade right here, place the stop loss at the last swing here. It could have been here. And then in this case, it would have been a break-even trade because you reached a risk to reward ratio of 1 to 1.38. So let's dive into the backtest right now, see how this strategy performs over time, and I'll see you for the results. There you go, guys, the results of the backtest on GBP JPY. We were risking 5% per trade. We had a maximum drawdown of 10%, which is extremely low over 108 days. We had a variable risk to reward ratio, as you may have seen on the backtest. We had 53 wins, 24 losses, and 22 trades that ended up in break even. We had a maximum of 8 wins in a row and a maximum of 2 losses in a row. That gives a win rate of 69%. So the total profit was 610%. So if you would have started with $10,000, you would have ended up with slightly more than $70,000 after roughly 3 months and a half. So this strategy is really impressive. I was really impressed. So it mainly works in trending market. This is why on the 1 hour time frame, I saw that it was slightly more profitable than on high time frames. For instance, for example, the daily time frame, there's a lot more volatility, but on lower time frames, you see longer trends. So, with the rate of change indicator, you manage to catch those, slight movements that favor successful trades. And then when you ride the wave, this is when the big bucks are made. So let me know what you guys think. If you want me to do a similar video on different time frames or slightly different indicators, I'll do that, and then I'll see you in the next video.